Sorry for the issues. I guess Nick just didn't want to really work today. I guess that's how this works. Well, hello everybody. How's it going? And yeah,
What?
that crumb catcher's back.
First of all,
that lip broom.
let's if it's Nick set such a low bar that I could have showed up with any style of mustache and it would have been a better look. So batting 1,000. This is a 10 out of 10 compared to Nick's, right?
I don't like it.
Well, you don't need to. It's because you can't grow one. You haven't shaved in 31 years.
32 to be exact. Welcome everybody. It's Division 1 CSC Challenger Series third place matchup as Mike Maloney takes on Danny Baggish. I hope you are ready. The nose neighbor's ready, that's for sure. He's raring to go. Folks, it's going to be
nose neighbor.
The nose neighbor. You're going to get a full swing at him tonight. Another one.
Well, listen, let's get back to the match and stop talking about this. What a doozy. Mike Maloney taking on Danny Baggish, two-time defending champion of the CSC Challenger Series, who is business partners with the newcomer to the CSC Challenger Series, who was just a commentator for TOC before this and has just glowed up into this great Cinderella story out of nowhere from Winter Haven, Florida. And, man, I can't wait to see if the man from nowhere can get it done. They call him the gambler, I've heard.
We'll see. Yeah, once a commentator, now a player, just fully thriving in this PPD system. And we'll head right to the tail of the tape here. He's playing out of Club 401, been playing for 28 plus years. About a 5.66 MPR with a 66.2 win rate. That's 47 wins on 71 games played. He's currently got 48 9 marks, 107 7 marks, as well as 7 white horses to boot. That is the gambler, Danny Baggish.
All right. As we're going to head on over to take a look at Mike Maloney, who everyone knows, Hulk Smash, things that he's good at, darts, sometimes darts in person, always online darts. He's really good at releasing his darts without permission, his new designs. He's really good at co-owning Maximum Precision Darts. He's really good at the CSC Challenger Series, though, to be quite honest with you. Playing out of the Katina, been playing for 18 plus years, a 5.69 MPR, which is first overall, 60.7% win rate. He's throwing those win more prototypes tonight for the very first time. He's been throwing them all day, I'm sure, and all week since he's got them. But, man, those are some sweet-looking darts. I can't wait to see what they can do with our new camera angle at Mike's location tonight.
Yeah, we'll see how that new barrel does for him as well. That can be a tricky thing when you're maybe a slight uncomfortable with them. We'll figure that one out. But yeah, folks, we got a good one for you as the old battle that these guys always have. It's always a trash talking back and forth between them. They always have a good back and forth leg battle for sure. Usually go the distance. I mean, we saw them at Booyah Cup. They had that special exhibition matchup, and boy, was that a good one as well. Trash talking and all.
Yeah, and that one got away from Mike at a certain point, and then he, by sheer willpower, brought it back in. But let's talk tail of the tape overall between these two players. First of all, I was going to read off the stats for Mike Maloney. I swear to goodness, I wrote them all down on my sticky note, and then I did half of the work on writing down the stuff, and then I just stopped, I guess. You know how it goes. 5.69. He has in 83 games, 66.9 marks with 7 white horses, 157 marks, and 96.5 marks. So just doing his thing. As you see right there, the 140 from Danny Baggish.
Tied on white horses, too, so 7 apiece.
Yep, which is first overall in the entire division. And Mike will not go first. So if you've never watched before, first of all, welcome. Where you been for 5 and almost 6 years now. Well, not 6 years, 6 seasons. But let's go over the format and specific rules for the CSC Challenger Series. This is the third place match. Winner guaranteed at least $2,250 going for first place, which is $4,500. If you lose tonight, the loser gets $1,750 and a very sore reputation with their business partner for an entire very long 3 to 6 months, whenever it stops. But they will play double elimination style tournament, which they already both have a loss. Play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count up to start the match, which we just saw. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that, and if either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. That's the PPD player advantage rule that Mike Maloney loves so much, and if we go the distance,
going for speed,
the players will cork for start in the last leg decider. And we're in for a show, buddy.
We go.
What do you think? Do you think this is going to turn into something? Could this be like one of those like really special nights of darts?
No idea. I don't know if this is going to be a great night or an awful night. It's really an interesting play. Here's what I got going. So
yeah,
the fact that Mike's using new barrels could be interesting either way, yes or no. Danny having the kiddo, probably in that little hump of feeling tired, feeling down. Let's be honest, because after that first month, it gets a little grueling as a new pops. So we'll see how this one ends up, but I'm just interested to see first leg or two how they come out the gates. And so far, they're coming out pretty fair, I would say.
Yeah, 7 playing a 6-3-3. And again, there's going to be some up and downs here, but if you look at the floor and ceiling of both players this season, you have the weird fluke 5.2 for Mike Maloney. Boom goes the dynamite there for Mike Maloney. The first one of the evening. What's the over-under for those bad boys tonight, buddy? That's got to be 30.
That's what I'm wondering too. And just being said, it plays. I'm going to go with a 31.5 9
I like it.
counter. So we'll see how that one plays out. We haven't had a ton of those games go this stretch on 9 marks. So really I should go lower. So hint, there you go.
How about Dynamite Dave Lewin in the chat there saying, hi, everyone. Hope you're doing well. All the best from the UK. That's a sweet nickname you got there, Dynamite Dave. This is the show for you. I'm telling you right now.
Does some coaching on the YouTube channel as well. So yeah, good stuff. I always like to see some UK residents as well as some influencers in the chat. So yeah, love to see that.
Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know that we are live here. Leg number 1, 0-0 scoreline, race to 9. Danny Baggish, Mike Maloney for all of the third place marbles to get to the finals of the CSC Challenger Series. Both these guys want those bragging rights. Both those guys want a shot at Jules Van Dongen, who's sitting in the king seat. And I guarantee you both these guys do because their averages are higher this season in the CSC Challenger Series than Jules. Stat-wise, they perform better than Jules. Danny missed 3 bowls, and that is why he's playing this match tonight.
And just a note, too, both are sponsored by top manufacturers in the dart game.
Yes, they are.
Target for Danny Baggish and Winmore for Mike Maloney. Just a nice little mentionable there.
Yeah, and again, Mike's using those prototype darts tonight, which is a bold move, Cotton. But I have a weird feeling it might not affect him. He doesn't think it's going to. Well, and if that tells you a lot about the manufacturer, it tells you a lot about the darts, and it tells you a lot about his style of dart.
Yeah, if they mimic a style that he's playing before, which it looks like it does, same kind of placement of that middle grip and whatnot, then he should be fine. It's just if you try to differentiate in those certain spots that you're used to, that's when things can get really interesting. If they put that one groove in a spot you're not used to, it can really change the dynamic of your grouping in certain stages of the match. Maybe you lose your grip in a certain stage, or maybe you struggle with your grip in a certain stage. That can always happen with new barrels. So be interesting how this plays out. But both, are very confident players. You can see it right now, 6-0 and 5.13. I firmly think we'll be hovering around their identical averages, maybe just a touch below or above, which is always ideal.
Yeah, I mean, except for the 5.2 average against JC Martinez for Mike Maloney, his lowest average is a 5.62. So I'm going to call that about his floor for this tonight. And Danny's loss to Jules was his worst match, and that was a 5.47. That's going to be, I would say his floor tonight's probably a little bit higher than that. I'm going to say it's probably about a 5.5. So even at their floor, they're going to be right there battling. And Mike Maloney has played some close matches against guys who have shot significantly worse than him. I do want to point that out, average-wise.
You are correct there, Mouthbrow. You are correct there. I think that this is a match here, and we're you got something in your throat there? What's wrong? What's wrong, Sean?
How do you? Why stop Googling? Stop Googling and focus on the darts, please.
I don't have to Google anything. I've got 17 names.
You're not
for him.
creative enough to make that up. Boom goes the dynamite.
Listen, Flavor Saver, I'm tired of it. Okay, I'm really tired of it. You just don't think I got it in me when really I do. And Danny Baggish right here, I mean, he's down in averages, but he's trying to maintain this point lead. Starting first is everything, and he's proven it here. Big mark there. Big change.
He's huge 7.
Huge one.
Well, guys, just like always, we are sponsored by A2ZDarts.com, and tonight's raffle winner will receive a Target Exo Darts soft tip model, 10 and 22 grams. These darts feature an elegant exoskeleton theme and a simple barrel design suited for everyone. Just hit that like button on our Facebook page, or leave a comment in our Facebook chat. Just let us know who you have in this bad boy. 0-0 scoreline. Whose mustache is better, Nick's or Sean's? Will's doesn't count because he doesn't have one. And you'll automatically be entered for your chance to win tonight's live stream giveaway, which is a really sweet set of darts.
You just stop talking about lip rugs already, okay?
Listen, these are soft tip model and 22 gram darts. That can't be right.
22 would be 22 overall, so 20 gram darts.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. Sometimes they do that one. Danny probably go for the kill shot of the 15s. That's what I was wondering. And yes, he does. And he hammers the 17s afterwards.
Well, look at this. Leg number 1, we're already over 1,000 points. Yeah. And we're going to get over 1,000 points for both players here. No doubt in my mind. Look at the Maloney double. And it pays off for him. What an 8. Got some.
He's had 2 9s and a big 8 here in the first leg to try to steal the advantage away from Danny. And Danny's only hope here is to go, well, he's got to go.
He can't.
He can't.
No winning darts.
He's one point away, essentially.
Wow, gets the point lead anyway, but that's going to cause Maloney to stay there. Yeah, that might cause Mike to stay on the 15s because you do not want to leave your opponent winning darts, especially when it's Danny Baggish.
Yeah, he'll stay for sure now.
Uh-oh, this is a big miss.
That was a crucial miss, and that could give Danny the edge here. It should give the point Danny lead. The edge. Wow.
Oh, yeah, I mean, leg number 1 goes to Danny Baggish. And again, another leg where Danny averaging significantly worse, and he gets it done. He does it with double 15. He does a Maloney double on him to win leg number 1, and he did that on purpose.
Oh, be wary of that throughout the event because Danny's the kind of guy that'll do that just to tick you off.
He hates doubles in cricket, so when he does it tonight, it is just to rub it into Mike's face.
It's kind of similar to when somebody starts roaring right off the bat in an exhibition match, and then you just say, "Just wait till I warm up," and then all of a sudden you start hitting 9s and doing it back to them, and they crumble and fall. Yeah, that one happened. I can't tell you against 2, but you can watch the video here soon. Oh, sorry. Danny.
Look at Danny getting his first 9. No, just below the wire. He thought it was in. Ooh, Andy Douglas says it's no longer the Maloney double. It's the Baggish double now.
Oh. Is that what the crumb collector says?
Is that like Major League 2? Is that like if you hit it, you can rename it?
By the way, great movie.
Oh, yeah. Guarantee you Nick has 0 idea.
Yes. Yeah.
In fact, we could do all of the normal quotes from that movie, like just a bit outside, and he still would have no idea.
That's from you guys, right? That's. I thought you guys made up that quote.
See, he just doesn't get it, Cookie Duster.
Cookie Duster. I don't know about that one.
It's just so much better when the mustache jokes aren't towards me, by the way. I'm loving it so much more now.
Now you're just saying foods with a cleaning product.
No, dude. You've never heard of Cookie Duster before?
That doesn't do anything for me.
Get out of here.
All right, bread mop. Here we go. See, it works every time. A food plus a cleaning product or cleaning device, and it works for.
I'll give you bread mop. That was actually decent. That was decent. All righty, Danny. He's stepping in with the point disadvantage here, and really he's gonna get it. He's only gonna get by a little bit, and it's not gonna happen here. So
yeah, that's why I went over there.
Yeah, this should be Mike's leg, and I mean continuing here 6-0, 6.25 on this one. So I would say we're in for a good evening.
Oh no, Mike Maloney. He threw that second dart exactly when you want to. If you're going for the double, you want it on the inside wire, which he did, and then he missed the big number on the last one, and that might hurt him again. That might really hurt him.
Looking to hammer in the 9. His first of the evening? No, sir. You look like you should play a NASCAR commentator in a movie, Sean. I'll tell you what, they're making a right turn here on the side here. Oh.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
It's just the worst.
That's rubbing. That's not wrecking. That's rubbing. And rubbing's racing.
Terrible accent, but I mean the stash on point, brother. On point.
That was the first time you've ever given a compliment about a mustache. So
yeah. It's still not a very good lip luggage. Let me tell you what, bud.
Just an ear suitcase, you know? Stop saying, now you're just saying body parts plus traveling. Not everything works for a mustache, okay? Maloney wins leg number 2, though, a 5.32. It's a 1-1 score line. Danny a little off in that one.
Just a tad. 4.56. Definitely have to pick it up here if he expects to win this one and book a place with Jules Van Dongen in the finals.
He sure as heck is, Chip. Danny only started off with a 3, and Maloney's going to go attack it right there. There it goes. That's a move that Danny would do every time. Get rid of the high ground of his opponent. Danny's going to get rid of the 19s at some point right here. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite for Danny Baggish.
Finally puts one on the board.
Yes, Mike is throwing his new barrels. Again, guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Sean Green, Will Stewart, Nick Durachi DeShera live here as Danny Baggish plays in Winter Haven, Florida at Club 401 against Mike Maloney in Oswego, Illinois, playing at the Cantina. And if they don't play that Star Wars music on just repeat in there, then it's going to disappoint me.
This is the opportunity to close out the 16s and grab the point lead for Danny. He should take the shot right
he might not.
now. No,
he won't because
doesn't.
The 17s. Yeah, 17's higher ground.
Well, I mean,
I'm not joking. That's what he's thinking about right now. He's going to play Mike Maloney to that strategy. He knows how Mike plays the game.
I think he Should play some different strategy here and there. I think that he's got to take advantage of certain legs and shut the door early, or else
Well,
Mike
goodbye
may have the
16s
upper
right here,
hand.
dart 1. He's going to get rid of the 16s early here.
Or just open another wedge because he doesn't have a number.
Oh, there it goes.
And that's what I'm talking about. He's got to take the shot every once in a while on that dangerous play, even though maybe he doesn't have the quote-unquote upper hand.
Well, that's still the right play for him.
Yeah.
And because it's still taking out his opponent's high ground.
Well, I mean, yeah, there for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he's got to take some of those shots that maybe aren't the standard Danny Baggish shots here with the point advantage. I think we'll see it come to play here in the next few legs.
6.0 beats a 6.0. And we got ourselves a ball game here. 2-1 lead now for Baggish. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us for the first time and have not heard and don't know what this means by high ground, low ground, things like that. So the 20s are the highest ground that you can have on the board for points. The way that Danny Baggish will play the game is if he has that high ground, he will point more often than go for the closes of his opponents. If he has the lower ground, he will take those risky shots at closing his opponent's higher ground or bigger number a little bit more often, because math-wise, he can't beat them if they both shoot 9s the whole time.
Cody's asking a good question of Will here in the chat. Will, is Sean showing off the hairs he won from Nick Teixeira's mustache giveaway?
Yes, exactly what he's doing. He glued them on his face for a good show. I think he probably pulled some hairs from somewhere else on his body, not his hair.
I don't mean to that exact
yes,
thing.
You do.
Awkward.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, the top of my head, because of the stress I have to deal with you. So, yeah, definitely would not have filled out this beautiful stash with just the hairs from Nick's mustache. That's for sure.
100% you did.
All right, Maloney. Going 17s for the easy transfer there.
See there, Danny.
That would have been Danny's shot as well. So I don't hate it. The only reason why Mike's going to hate it is because he missed it.
Danny's going to make a run here.
Mm-hmm. He might not move, but he might. Doesn't move. Boom goes the dynamite. He's spooning in some delicious 9s there, buddy.
Spooner man, huh? Spooner man. Hope you don't get any on your lip strip.
He's eating.
Hope you don't get any on your lip strip there, bud.
Hulk smashes in a 9 of his own. Back to back.
Once again, folks, we are not done with this CSC Challenger Series. Wednesday night, we have another matchup coming your way from Division 2, so don't forget about that one. And we also have our finals coming your way as well. So still a little bit left in the CSC Challenger Series before we start a new one here sooner rather than later. And, well, what's next for us? You'll have to wait and find out. Trip 17
WCS.
for Danny.
I'm just kidding.
What'd you say?
I said it's WCS. No, I'm just kidding. I was joking.
It's actually an exhibition between the three of us.
No, thank you.
Yes.
I would.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is it an exhibition and who can do the best commentary? I'm in. Boom goes the dynamite. But other than that, I'd like to pass. And after I am going to witness this match between two of us, I'm pretty sure that one of the other people will want to quit that too. So you win by forfeit. Yay. Congratulations, Will. Jason's got a point, bud.
Jason's got a point that cowboy hat on his profile picture does not fit his head. He needs to change that immediately.
You stop it right now.
I'm just kidding. Oh my!
You hear that, Jason? He's also jealous of your hat.
It's not real. It's a fake one. No, I'm kidding. All right. Danny's kind of got the upper hand here, but not for long as, how about the double 19 to close the door here on that
The
run
Maloney
from Danny.
double.
But, hey, Danny's still got an opportunity here. He needs a 6 mark on the 16s, which he's probably going to hit.
Bite of the 18s.
Oh,
he might stay.
That shot in the second attempt there.
Again, that expect it this whole time. I don't know how to keep saying this to you every time. He will not change that strategy, I think, at this point. Big darts from Maloney, though. Strategy only works if your opponent misses and you hit. All right. 3 bowls needed from Mike Maloney to tie this baby up again, 2-2. Will, what's your scoreline prediction tonight, bud?
I never really gave one.
You did not. That's why I'm asking you now.
Good question. I'm going to go 9-6 Maloney here.
Really?
Yeah, 9-6 Maloney.
Huh. Okay.
Interesting, right? You figured I'd go Danny?
I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, but you can call it, spineless or whatever, if anyone wants to call it that. But you did pick Danny to win the entire thing, and now you're going against that?
Yeah, I think being that he lost that king seat match, I would say so. But plays into a factor on certain circumstances. So, yeah.
All right. Fair. All right, cool. I'm all right with that. Dude, I learned the craziest thing at PopCon this weekend. Boom goes the dynamite. Danny Baggish again. You ready for the craziest thing ever? Hey, Wall, are you ready for the craziest thing ever?
I said, let's hear it.
Jim Long has never played soft tip darts in his life. Okay? He uses soft tip conversions and has always done so.
Yeah, I've known this for like a good solid year. I wish you listened to me before.
Wait, you've said?
Yes, 100% I have. Numerous occasions.
I feel like it sounds better when I say it. I don't know.
The reason he does it is because he wants to change him out so that he can fly with him in carry-on luggage on a flight.
Yep, that's exactly correct.
Yep, and more players will start to use that, and it's kind of an advantage for some soft tip players, and they go to steel because they can always transport their darts with them rather than against them. That's why the target Swiss point has become a little bit popular to certain players, because they can screw in and screw out that system, and it works. It's good. So whatever you decide as a person.
Yep. I just thought that was a very interesting thing that I had not heard before, but obviously I'm just well behind everything.
I love when somebody tries to jam you in a spot and then you jam them right back. It's so great. And by the way, folks, if you didn't know, this is how everyday life is with me, Sean, and Nick. We've got a group chat that's really lovely. Every once in a while, we just dog crap each other. It's pretty funny.
I don't know what you're talking about. We never talk to each other in that group chat. I avoid you like the plague.
Oh, wait, is that why you never answer? Whoa.
Nick, it's the wrong group chat. We've been talking just me and you.
Dude, I can't believe we forgot Sean.
Perfect. Leave it that way.
Oh,
don't add me.
Alrighty. This is a good leg from Danny here. Look at this. 5-8-3.
Yeah. Look at this, Mike Maloney. Trying to get us going. But it's going to be Danny Baggish taking a 3-2 lead. We've stayed chalk so far. It gets it in the first dart. Again, guys, today's match And the CSC Challenger Series is brought to you by A2ZDarts.com and partners promoting darts, of course, but A2ZDarts.com sponsors a live stream giveaway. And tonight's raffle winner will receive a Target Exo Darts Soft Tip Model 10 in 20 grams, fully loaded with 22 grams. These darts feature an elegant exoskeleton theme and a simple barrel design suited for everyone. That's right, Will. Everyone. Leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page to enter in for your chance to win a free set of darts that are really awesome. Back-to-back sevens. How about one of our OG viewers, Mr. Seth Shade, in the chat?
Big 9 right there from Mike.
Boom goes the dynamite. Gosh, all you have to do is cue me in. You don't have to make it that loud, that obnoxious about it. Hey, do you guys want to see another 9 mark? Let me start this. All month long, A to Z Darts is featuring the Emberite Darts series from 180, plus a special raffle. Purchase the Dart of the Month and automatically get entered into a raffle to win a set of 180 Magic Mullen darts. The raffle ends May 1st, and boom goes dynamite. Oh, and the winner will get their choice of soft tip 19 grams or steel tip 23 grams. A to Z Darts is also having an exclusive sale with discounts on all Harrow Imperial Diamond darts with the new Winmore Clear Zone Dart Mat that you won't want to miss. While you're at it, show your support for world champion Luke Humphreys with his newest champion collection, or browse the new Harrow Darts launch with all new sleek black barrels. Just head on over to A2ZDarts.com for all your darting needs. Maloney double.
Hammers it in. Big 8 mark once again for Mike Maloney. How was I mean, this is an epic leg. We'll probably ask that one after this leg because he's going to throw in another.
Nope.
Ooh.
Another brother.
Oh, geez. He's caught on. He's caught on. The fact that my son is, thank you, brother, is weird.
Again, that's just what my 7th graders at school like. So, Mike Maloney, a big 7 again. He's thrown a 7.0 this entire leg, and it has been death by 1,000 sevens in leg number 6 for Mike Maloney. 7.60 right now for Maloney. All right, so death by 1,000 sevens and some 8s.
Looks like we got a question here. Dynamite Dave saying, what's
724?
What's a mouse trap as well? We need to answer that one.
Ooh.
Have you ever heard that one before?
I believe so. I've heard of trapping.
So yeah, it's pretty much simply the same thing. Caught in a mouse trap.
Yeah.
It's where somebody can run up a number of wedges on you and put you essentially out of it before you try to take your next shot. So let's say you need 3 wedges and they have 4 on you, then that's considered a mouse trap essentially. So it's kind of a different term to put it.
So what ends up happening is, say the opponent goes trip 20, trip 19. You go 3 18s or 3 trip 18s. Boom goes the dynamite back to back for both these players to start off this leg. That first player will skip the 18s and close the 17s and maybe the 16s and then go back and point. So it leaves you with just one number and one wedge to do any damage to. And it leaves them just one dart away from basically sealing the game. Maloney's still perfect. And that handsome devil still throwing a 9. Three to 3 score line. Race to 9. Best of 17. Legs. $500 on the line here at least. It could be the difference of $3,000. Well, $2,750. Because the winner of this one will get the opportunity to play the finals against Jules Van Dongen, where, yep, he's going to have to double dip the PDC professional dart player. But right now, both these players have a higher average in this CSC Challenger Series than Jules.
You want to say kudos to Jules just for playing in this bad boy. That can be a difficult task when you're a steel tip professional, kind of intermingling the two and trying to make sure you're right for the next tour card event or year or two or whatever it may be. So, yeah, big shout out to him.
Danny tied it up and gets an escape of a lead there. 102 points means that Mike needs to hit all 3 in the 16s in order to stay with him point-wise. Oh, and that's a brutal second dart. Very, very, very unfortunate. These guys are 6 rounds in. It's a 7 to a 6.6. And Danny looks like he is in control of taking this thing. He's going to walk the dog right on over. Big darts from Danny Baggish. 7.17. Mike Maloney threw a 7.28, 36. What was it?
7.24 last leg.
That was way off. All right. And Danny's coming right back with one of his own to let you know, like, anything you can do, I can do as well if needed. And that's the beautiful thing about both these players, right? And the same thing with the remaining players. They both have this extra gear. And it could come down to a clash of extra gear.
They can pull it off at any moment. And the thing is going into this match, maybe they're not feeling their best stuff, but during their match, they can start feeling their best stuff because of the competitive nature that they each have. And it looks like we're going to see it. I question it, but they're really playing well.
That last start was a huge miss for Mike. I mean, it's not going to matter at the end of the day, as Danny does take it out. A 6.52 defeats a 5.86 in that one.
We're already at a break.
You blink and you miss it, folks. So hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's get this place a bumping.
How are we already at our break? That's the question.
Time flies when you're having fun, and every time you talk to me, Will, believe it or not, you have a great time.
I don't know about that, lip sweater. Here we go, folks. It's going to be another round of interviews with these two guys. How about you listen in and find out some facts about Mike Maloney and Danny Baggish? We'll be right back with some more here in just a moment. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira. See you in a moment.
The milk brush says bye.
Hello there, everybody. My name is Nick Teixeira, and I'm joined by my friend Danny Baggish here at Club 401. You're about to play your third place match for the CSC Challenger Series against Mike Maloney. How do you feel about that?
Not too happy. Obviously, I had a shot at 3 bowls against Jules. Didn't play well at all night. So a little frustrated on that part, but here I am playing Mike online, so he's going in as a favorite. You know, I don't think he's beat me the last probably 20 times in person.
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe even ever. But you know, he's comfortable at his own place, his own bar. That's about the only place he gets comfortable. So, you know, he's a favorite going in.
So a lot of people have been talking about sports betting in the darts community. It's been a very popular conversation across North America. And thank God the CSC doesn't have it because, I mean, did you blow it against Jules on purpose? Did someone slide you something?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of comments about that. And if anyone thinks I'm going to throw a match for anything, they just don't know me. So for everyone that thinks I threw a match, I'll never throw a match. I always play to win. I just happen to miss. And, you know, I threw a 5-3, 5-4 all night. And for people to say that that's bad, well, look what time we are.
Right. I mean, talk about that a little bit more, right? We called a 5-3 not your best performance, and that's insane to say considering that used to be a season high average for anybody playing in the CSC. What does that say about the state of darts and high-level darts at this point?
Yeah, it's top-notch right now. Everyone throwing 5-5s, 5-6s all night long. It's tough. It's good, though. It's good to see, and it's a good challenge on everyone trying to be the best, and that's what I'm going to try to do against Mike, throw that 5-5, 6-0 average.
How will this affect your business relationship when you beat Mike?
I don't like to say when I beat Mike.
No, that's why I said it.
Yeah, I understand. Like, listen, it's online. That joke will never go away, right?
Is it even a joke at this point?
It's proven time and time again. Like, the only time that he beats me is practice online when he's in his home bar. So. When I do beat him, I think it's gonna be great. I'm gonna call him up Monday, talk more about business, and to see if he's got paid yet for third place.
And what's the scoreline going to be? What's the final scoreline for the match here against you versus Mike?
I think it's 9-7 either way. But I just want to say, like, my goal is to get on him early, and just like I did at the Booyah Cup, is to beat him so bad he starts country line dancing on the line and with that step coming back. So I want him to think about that and just know, like, if I get up 1-0, 2-0, and then you guys see him do that little side shuffle, it's a wrap. He's done.
Can you give us your best country two-step real quick?
No.
Fair enough. Going on from there, this is your first run at the CSC, right? I mean, obviously you wanted to win the King Seat match, get your first finals appearance as well. But I mean, would you consider yourself happy with the run so far, considering the tough field of competition?
No. I wanted the King Seat match, and I put too much on it. But I am still in it, so it'll be a success if I make it back to the finals. Third place against the field is great in a lot of people's eyes, and I'm grateful if I do finish in third. But finals for me is something that I want to achieve all the time.
What else do you want to say to the people watching?
I appreciate all the support. It's going to be a great match, and I'm going to be watching for the first time. I'm going to be watching the feed as I'm playing Mike, just so I can see that one moment where he takes that little step to the left to where it shows that I'm in his head.
Fair enough. Well, we're excited to see you play once again on our live stream here, Danny. We wish you nothing but the best of luck in your match.
Thank you, Nick. Oh, that was good.
Our April Dart of the Month features the 180 Emerite series, which is on sale, providing an awesome discount for you guys. Lots of different barrel options in the range. You can choose from models 01 and 02, which come in rose gold and offer a straight and torpedo shape. Then models 03 and 04 come in black and also offer kind of a straight, taper, and torpedo shape. I like my darts tall, dark, and handsome, so let's test throw the model 03. Someone suggested a 57 a little while back. Gonna throw on my favorite custom dart bitch rose flights, and we're gonna attempt to check 57 remaining. Oops. Well, that is not how we thought we would do it, but we actually got her in there. Oops. Hold on a second. Let me see. How do I show this here? Treble 17 for a double 3. Absolutely unintentional, but that is one way to do it. That's it for now, folks. You can head on over to a2zdarts.com, purchase the Dart of the Month in order to automatically enter our raffle. The Emerite series is really all about its unique texture. So instead of doing, precision milling that is really sharp to create aggressiveness, instead we have kind of a soft, sandpapery, rubbery sort of feel with this sparkling effect, and that titanium nitride coating just creates kind of a stunning visual. So that is the 180 Emerite series.
Hi, this is Mike Maloney, playing out of the Cantina in Oswego, Illinois, playing for Excel Entertainment.
Well, welcome back, Mike Hulk Smash Maloney, to the CSC Challenger Series. Danny, in multiple interviews this season, has said the only thing he wants is to play you in the CSC in a remote tournament. So do you think he missed those 3 bowls on purpose against Jules?
I think maybe he was, it was the tension, being terrified to play me. So you kind of think that the hat trick's real easy. But then if you miss the hat trick, you got to play Mike Maloney. Ugh, I wouldn't want to be Danny.
And now you and Danny have actually gone into business together. We've talked about this a little bit with Maximum Precision Designs. How will you beating him tonight affect your working relationship?
Oh, we already don't talk much as it is. So this is, maybe he'll stay away from me for good.
What is going to be your game plan to come out on top tonight, Mike?
All I can do is keep putting forth the efforts. I've really yet to play with my back against the wall in the last 3 seasons. So now that I've been, after that loss to JC, I've had a real big scare with Tim Adams, and I just kept thinking, I'm like, man, I feel like I was playing good enough to put him away, and I couldn't even close one door. So luckily I got over the line there before we went to a decider. I just want to continue that same effort, and hopefully Danny gives me another, sub Danny performance. I wouldn't mind getting through with a little easier route. I understand Danny is Danny, and we're probably gonna see some real firepower. So we'll see what I can put forth.
Some will say that me dyeing my hair green is to show solidarity for you and give my support to Hulk Smash. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh, you're very smart. You gotta go where the money goes. Don't take a big gamble. You're going with the favorite.
We just saw your new barrels that just came out with Winmore. Do you think that will affect your performance tonight with those new barrels in your hand?
No, my barrels are very simple. Coming from house starts for all those years. I'm a straight barrel, even weighted guy. The barrel doesn't have a ton of grip. You can feel it, but it doesn't really grab your fingers. So as long as that barrel is the same weight, I'm 100% a looks guy on the barrel. So I'm going to throw with them tonight, and I don't think that it'll change my game one way or the other.
And anything you want to say to all those people that'll be watching you guys duke it out on the dartboard tonight?
I hope we have some. I know Danny will have an audience at Club 401. I'm hoping to have a few extra people at the cantina. Again, appreciate everybody in my corner, even the people who tune in to see me lose. Appreciate everybody, and hopefully we put on a nice show.
Well, you guys heard what Mike had to say on this one, and we're excited to be seeing you duke it out against Danny Baggish in what is one of our most anticipated matches in CSC history ever, and it's in remote, so it's going to be in your favor. Mike, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Hey, it's a Smash. Mike Maloney. You're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Back once
Welcome
again.
back.
Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Calm down. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick DeShera here. Gotta be honest, we were kind of laughing and chuckling at each other that the two guys that own a jersey company couldn't even wear their own jersey in the interview. So that was kind of funny, but whatever.
No, listen, Mike was really going for sympathy there. Did you notice that? Like Danny looked like with his Under Armour fancy shirt on, like from Florida, the Winter Haven, hottie toddy, bougie person, the favorite, right? Going up against the blue collar worker on his break, taking a second out of his day to he's in his work clothes. He actually wore a blue shirt with a collar for this reason. And the underdog, the everyday underdog story. He needs this money more than anyone else. He can't even afford an Under Armour shirt. That's what he was trying to scream there.
He bought new pants.
He has like
shirt,
80 kids.
New hat. Underwear's from 1997 though, so that's okay.
Well, that one has just the right amount of holes.
It's got 7. It'll be just right. 7's his magic number. Here we go, folks. I hope you're ready and raring. 4-3 advantage for Danny Baggish right now. Both these guys have been playing well. I think we're set in stone for some more of that. We'll find out. Who wants to make it to that final matchup versus the boss, the final boss, as they say right now, Jules Van Dongen. You're welcome.
I'm just going to let that comment live in the world.
Let it fizz. Let it fizz. Let it fizz. I guarantee you some will get it. Here we go. 7-mark opener from Mike Maloney.
Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know we are going without a break from this point forward. Mike Maloney, 3, 2-time defending CSC Challenger Series Division I champion. Just hit the outside of the Maloney double there, so we got to make fun of him for it. Taking on Danny Baggish, former PDC professional dart player, mediocre at best commentator. Much better at darts, which is why he got back into the game. And don't call it a comeback because he's been here for years, but he's coming to this CSC Challenger Series trying to defeat his business partner and 2-time defending champion.
See, there you go. So I knew some people would catch on. They're getting in the chat. Speaking of, did you know Pat McAfee mentioned Luke Littler in an episode like last week? Like what the hell's going on right now with darts? It's just taken off. It's blossoming.
I need you to know that so Pat's local in Indy.
Yes. Good
for
guy.
sure. And so I obviously have been a huge follower, fan of his. I've been to his comedy shows and stuff like that. So I happen to watch him more often than I probably should, but he's been talking about Luke Littler since the World Darts Championship.
Yeah.
And we're talking like weekly, we'll update if Luke does well. There are a lot of people that are, I think, going to Madison Square Garden at the end of May, early June, just because they get a chance to see this kid.
Well, I think not only that, I think that the fact that he continues to mention him and with his audience just gets more people involved in listening to the game in general. So, folks, this is the best time to be involved in darts right now. For the next 5-10 years, what could happen to our game is going to be incredible. Maybe instead of the Hulu Theater, I don't think it's called the Hulu Theater anymore.
It's going to boom like the dynamite.
Maybe that was good. Maybe we'll be at Madison Square Garden sometime. You never know.
Like you and me? Because I doubt that.
You never know.
Like,
brother.
we're going to be there. Like, I'll be in that building, but like not, we're there to watch. They wouldn't even give us VIP tickets for that one.
That's a big hit for Danny Baggish. He looks to try to steal the advantage away, which he does so. Trying to grab that 5-3 advantage, which could be big here in this match.
So here's the options here. What does Mike do? Do you close the 16s and 15s and try to even it out? Maybe even take a 2 to 3 bowl lead? Danny, more often than not, is going to hit this 3 bowls, right?
Yeah.
But
I think you have to, he's going to have to go bulls here.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to 5 mark. Oh.
Well, it only works if he hits 4, at least. He's going to be a 6-5. This is the first break of throw, buddy. Separation. Maybe not anymore. That's awkward. Yep.
Big hit, though, still. 6 mark will do. Puts Mike almost 100 points down, so he's going to have to go double-double here just to try to take
one dart
pick at it.
Well, he does get the point lead back. So Danny's going to be forced to at least go at points for a bit. Let's see what he does. He might go for it. He is.
He's going to go for it.
Well, it's a good fallout on the last start. It's a big fallout in the last start, honestly.
No, he went. I don't know. Either way, if he went for the back for the 16, for that to go that far into the middle, kind of surprising.
But if he doesn't fall out into a 16 there or 15, Mike has winning darts after that first dart. So that kiss was a very lucky kiss into the 16.
Well, still, he puts him out by a pretty good chunk here for Maloney.
If he hits another treble, does he go for it again?
Yep. He's going to take
a
shot.
But that might be a little bit too risky. Because Maloney needs 1 bowl here. This is very doable. And it's such a huge moment that if Mike pulls out this one, this is a lot of momentum. Trip 15. Big momentum for Mike Maloney. Smashes through the 6-2-2 of Danny Baggish to win it with a 5-3-0. They're stealing legs, and then they're stealing legs. And that was a big moment for it. 4-4 instead of 5-3 is huge in this format.
You saw a little support there for him as well, which is big. Good shots for Mike Maloney to make this 4-4. It was really looking like a 5-3 score line, but he holds true and gathers. And you saw that fist pump there from Danny saying, okay, starting off with a 7. What was that? I don't know. The old chaotic hand movement there from Danny.
It was Chase the Sun in his head.
Is that it?
7-7 for Maloney and Baggish. I got to be honest, I expected it from Maloney. After Danny gave him that shot, I expected Maloney to hit that 7. It's not an easy shot, but for someone like him, it is.
But he's a percentage player. I don't know. You got to think a 7 mark is pretty doable for any of these guys, but on to the next one is what you got to think, and that's what he's trying to do here. Trying to capitalize on the 18. He's going to have to go back to the 20s. Kind of a possible door opener. We'll see. Triple?
Single? Double?
Oh, wow. All right. All right. I think he's still jealous of my. I told you 2 years ago Jim Long was using those. By the way, we did meet Jim's brother at NDA Team Dart, Tim Short. Yeah, identical brother.
That joke was so funny if you watched NDA and not for anybody else.
It was pretty funny there. Not so much here.
Ridiculous. Guys, reminder, tonight's CSC Challenge Series is doing a live stream giveaway. I'm 0 for 3 on those. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a set of Target Exo darts, the soft tip model, 10 and 22 grams. These darts feature the elegant exoskeleton theme and a simple barrel design suited for everyone. That's thanks to A2ZDarts.com. All you got to do is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page to be entered in for your chance to win. It is that easy. And guys, it's been mentioned once by my partner in comms this evening, the GOAT, Mr. Will Stewart, but Wednesday night is the third place match of Tyler Hensey and Corey Beck in Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. It's a menage a trois of hands, and it will be a huge, huge match.
That was good. Was that the one you were referencing earlier, Sean?
If it was, you're not on camera, so.
Well, darn. Here we go, folks. If that's any thought of what you got coming your way, it's going to be a doozy. Danny tries to give himself the option, but here's Mike. Yeah, hammers it in. Good 7 mark for him.
Again, and this is one of those it's
double
almost a
double
reverse situation.
Yep, double here. Gives him a look at the 15s.
Oh, not going to be able to do that. Now I have to hit the double here just to get that point lead. They threw a good dart at it. Unable to get that done. Nick, make sure you take a picture of that. As looks like Nick left us here.
Did not. Don't worry.
Oh, your camera's gone though.
Yeah, my camera battery went.
Look at that.
So
look at your. Yeah, is that a good face? It's better than most. Looks like you're staring lovingly into someone's eyes. Like that is. Look at this. Look at this, everybody. This is like I stare at cake.
Why are we doing this? Why?
Look at that is just the layers on the cake. Oh, big dart. Double. He tried to go the Maloney double again, but he'll hit a fat single instead. 5.0 defeats the 5.88. So an absolute reverse situation of what just occurred. That tells you just how difficult it will be to break one of these players' throw. They've been dominating an average and still not being able to get it done. Mike's going to feel like he should have broken the throw there. Danny's going to feel like he should have broken the throw in the lake before. But it's 5-4 Baggish, and there have been 9 holds of throw so far in this match. And this level player, you almost expect this, right? If they're both on.
I mean, correct. I mean, we're going to see the answer from here. Probably a 7 or a 9. Yeah, we're seeing the very best of these guys here starting out. We're just, 16 9 marks already. Come on now.
And Mike's not going to, I'm just going to be honest with you. Those first 2 darts were weighed and measured and found wanting. Those are very fat 17s compared to what they would like to have. And this is a moment where you're seeing Danny be a little bit more aggressive with the strategy. I think earlier in this match, he would have stayed on the 19s for a second dart, at least. Mike's going to have to go up to the 18s.
In Danny's interview, I mean, he did clarify he wanted to get the early jump on Mike. If he didn't get the early jump on Mike, he feels like he would come out behind by the end of the match. So even though right now it's 5-4 Danny, he's not happy with this position, and that's why you're seeing so many change ups in the strategy.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. And what a dart there from Baggish. Again, I think part of that was the 19s being blocked, but part of that is the change of the strategy. That's a tough first start where that's laying in the 6. Never mind, not for Mike. Oh, he went for the double. Doesn't get it done, but did at least go inside.
Danny's got to find a wedge here, though, on the 19s, and I think he's going to will he shoot for the 16s or will he try his hand at the 15s? He's caught.
You know what?
He's caught.
He just does the math real quick. That's all he's doing. He's just stepping back doing the math. It's 49 points. He's going to want to. He's good with the math.
First. Clearly wrong.
Yeah, and now he can go 15s with 49 points ahead because he knows it's going to take more than 2 triple 15s if he misses here. Yep. So no matter what, Mike has to stay on the 15s unless he just bites the bullet and takes the point deficit to close the 19s.
Wow. This can easily go the other. Well, not anymore. I'm going to say if he hits another one and slides that in, that second barrel into the triple 15, it'd been all right.
Yeah, they were bending for quite a while, but this one looks like it's going to be the break that Danny's been looking for.
You knew eventually someone was going to do it. At least one break a throw here.
We got 1,695 joining us here. Guys, let us know where you're tuning in from.
That's a lot of viewers.
Big.
Wow.
3 in the black, and he gets a whammo there as he looks back at his friends.
He gives an awful celebration for what could be a leg lost here. What will be a leg lost here.
But it was a cool throw.
It was a decent celebration,
and
but that's a better one.
Right back. Did you see that roar from the gambler?
That's what I was saying. That he gives a good celebration, but that's a better one.
Even everyone that's in that place got shocked at how loud Danny just yelled that, and they laughed about it afterwards. And he's really getting fired up.
He did that because of what Mike did. He said, Mike, you're going to give it a go. I'm going to give you a roar once I win this leg because that didn't matter.
Will, I also do want to point out just how huge that break is, right? Because now it forces Mike Maloney to have to break back at some point.
It forces Mike to take some questionable shots here and there.
And now Danny can be a little bit more aggressive. Now he's going to have to calm down with the adrenaline real quick. Mm-hmm. And he does play with a lot of fire, but that usually doesn't come out till after the match is over. So that's a little bit different out of him there.
Danny, of all people, has that experience. He's had the world championship experience where he's been on that stage and been able to try to regain his composure or just kind of refresh there and then get back underway. Granted, it's been a little while, but
20s.
He's saying, what are you talking about, Will? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
He big-armed it and everything. He said, I am this good. Thanks for laughing, Nick. Score is 6-4. Danny Baggish over Mike Maloney. Race to 9. Here it's all cricket. Loser start. However, nope. The only way that Mike would ever get player advantage help here is if he was down 8-4.
Yes.
So,
and
most likely that will not come into play.
I can tell you already, my prediction was a swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss.
That's not true.
I'll just say that right now.
Win out.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're set in stone for a decider or a 9-7 here.
Is it because of this? the 6.5 that Danny's continuing to throw. Danny has raised what's his winning leg, or what's his legs been the last 4? Has he had a bad leg below a 6 even?
Yeah. Well, he's
have you not been doing that?
He did a 5.83 and a 5.00.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that last 2 legs. So really hasn't been as impressive as you think.
Crystal, that's because Danny lost the leg. Or yeah, he won the leg, so we go second. It is loser start instead of alternate start, which I'm sure a lot of people are used to at this point, which is kind of a really cool thing. A lot of people are used to that now.
Yeah, there's a big
7
shot.
And this is the way you feel good responding this way if you're Mike Maloney.
Yep.
Both of them had the adrenaline pump in there in that last leg. It goes to Baggish as a huge break of throw. And Mike able to settle in, still throw above a 6 here. Yeah, Mike, you're not wrong at all. He makes the best point ever of the evening. How sick is it that a 5.0 isn't impressive?
These days, that's the truth. And you know,
it's so crazy.
I hate to say it, but
it's stupid.
It's
stupid that that's the case.
It is stupid, but I'm gonna say something even stupider is
dumber.
Well, yeah, dumber. Sorry, whatever. Same thing. As
technically,
our English teacher jumps in.
Ironic.
Whatever. History, my thing. Anyway, no, Ricardo Perez, dude, was almost at NDA Team Dart. He just seemed like he was 6'5", 6'0" was his minimum.
Well,
at some stages,
a 15-round game against a player that shot a 6-0 after 15 rounds, shooting a 7-0 himself.
Well, that's awesome. That's going to be so cool to see that kind of just continue to happen. And this game's growing for a lot of reasons. The main reasons are the players are starting to step up, and they want to continue to get better and compete, and they're getting the opportunity to compete against the top players more often and sharpen that iron. But Mike, an advantage here. I know the 20s and 18 wedges, but to start off with the 9 that he's going to, ruin right now, as I say this, 4 mark's not going to be good enough. And you might only see 1 4 mark in this leg, and it might be the devastation. Stan, yeah. No reason to shoot at the 19 there. Maloney needs a 9 to take control.
Brandon Perez says Ricardo's my brother.
Well, look at that.
Definitely not his brother, Sean. He's from Spain.
I know. Brandon, you can't fake that out, bud. We know you're from Vegas. Look at this.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's a big 9, and he held the follow through. That's just as good as a tiger twirl.
Is it?
Just let Danny feel good for a second, okay?
Or is it a Scotty Scheffler twirl these days?
We're going to call it a Scheffler scooch.
There you go. I like it. Another big round incoming.
And he's feeding. He's eating. Keeps spooning in the 9s. Mike's going to hit a 9 of his own, and even a 7. He's going to feel really awful about that 7. He would have felt awful about the 9 even. Isn't that gross? You get to a point in the leg where you're like, well, this wasn't going to be the one that I break.
Well, the fact that Danny's called me after like 3 matches in the CSC Challenger Series and says, I didn't even throw that good. I threw like dog poop, and it was like a 5-4. Like, what? Shut up, Danny. Like, just stop. At what point are you satisfied with a big win? And who cares if it was a 5-4? You're still outweighing a lot of people on that.
But you also know that in the day, he'd take the win
Yeah.
over the average all day long. And he can say what he wants outwardly. And that makes he's going to have goals when he wins, of course. He wants to win a certain way. And I think that if you're not striving for that as a top tier dart player, then you're behind the A ball on that. So that being said, John Part has mentioned multiple times he will take a 50 average if it wins the World Darts Championship, and he won't care.
Yep. It's a 6.57 there from Danny.
Huge.
Put him 2 legs away from a match with Jules Van Dong and possibly 2. We'll find out.
Hulk Smash being pushed up against the wall here, and he's going to get off the ropes quickly because the pressure is just all on Mike. He has to hold his throw first and foremost, and he's only going to get 2 more opportunities to break the throw of Danny.
Here's a good question. Dave says, so what's the beef between Danny and Mike? Sir, I can assure you it's all no beef at all. It's all joking. It's like a WWE, WWF reel from the 90s. It's just they play it up to be something. They're business partners as well, Dave.
Yep.
So it's kind of you just got to take it. That's what it is. And hopefully everybody knows that. If you question it, there you go. It's just a
very close
playful
friends.
thing. Yeah. They besties. I like it.
Oh, you're my best friend.
The beef
that was written for them.
The beef between Will, Sean, and Nick, 100% real.
It's just hatred.
So real,
honestly.
yeah. For real.
It's love, hate, hold the love. That's really what it is.
And really what the factor is why I hate mustaches so much is Sean and Nick tried to
'Cause he
lay on
can't
my
grow
pillow.
himself.
They tried to lay on my
can't
pillow
grow
one
on
night,
himself.
and they left a couple hairs on my pillow from their mustache, and I've never forgave him for it.
Listen, everybody knows that when you get a hotel room, one bed's for the suitcases, the other bed's for cuddling.
This is terrible.
And then halfway through the night, you switch pillows, so everybody gets a turn.
That's Sean's go-to suggestion, everybody, for hotel life, tournament life. I'm glad everybody's tuned in for this.
If you guys thought I cared about anything ever, now you know. As Danny's just going to hit the bowls here, just for funsies, as Mike Maloney's going to get a chance here to make it 7-6. 3 bowls needed. And guys, reminder, just leave a comment in our chat. Let us know how funny Sean is. And you will automatically be entered in for your chance to win tonight's live stream giveaway raffle from A2ZDarts.com. Tonight's raffle winner will receive the Target Exo Dart Soft Tip Model 10 in 22 grams. By the way, if you say anything negative, automatically excluded. These darts feature an elegant exoskeleton theme and a simple barrel design suited for everyone. All right, Mike, it's one of those times where this is not the must-win leg, but it's either this one or the next throw that he's down. And actually, if it's not this one, then he has to win all of them. They're all must-wins. Good call, John Madden.
Great.
I'll see my way out.
Yeah, great opener from Danny there. Once again, he leads off with a 7 mark, which is, if you can do that throughout the evening, it can be pretty impressive. Can really lead to good things, and right now he's got that upper hand, 7-6. Or let's see, you can come out on top here. Danny will take a shot at the 19s here.
You're going to go back up. He might stay. Yep. Higher ground. Goes right back to the style of play that he knows wins him the most.
It essentially puts Mike Maloney out of it. I mean, he has to hit a 9 to put himself in contention. He's not going to do that. It's going to be a 7 from him. So 171 plays 200. Danny, once again, he can go fat on these 19s and be okay.
I want everybody to know that Tom Linnell said I'm kind of funny, and that's all I needed to hear.
Kind of funny.
No, listen, that's a compliment from Tom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But It's a big 8 mark from Danny Baggish.
D-Bag's throwing a 7.33 in this leg. Maloney's going to follow with a 9 of his own, though. Smash is never out of it. This is where Danny's going to stay on the 20s for the most part. Or never mind. He did that in the opposite way that I thought he was going to, but tomato. 7.25 playing a 7.0. Do you think both these guys know how big of a leg this is? And do you think both these guys are used to playing under the pressure of knowing how big a moment these are? That's why we need to go to last leg decider, man. I'm telling you right now,
Agreed.
7 pluses.
Agreed.
I'm
going to agree with Megan here. With her, she's joined the chat, so I wanted to say hello, Megan. Thanks for joining us, and I hope there's some kiddos in the chat because, folks, if you didn't know, the reason that Sean grew his mustache tonight is because the kids
Stop
are
it. Don't say whatever you're going to say.
The kids are
'cause it
shaving
becomes
it
weird.
off tomorrow at school. They're going to shave it off tomorrow during class. It's going to be a great deal, and it's all going to be, well, for the kiddos and their good grades. Right, Sean?
No. All right. So Danny Baggish sitting on 400 points. And that is how you do it. Hits the trip 20s. Going to look down at the 16s to get that bad boy close to a 6.33 playing a 6.20. Maloney, you need all the 15s and then some.
Yeah, but what a leg here. Look at this. Hammers
and
it
then
down.
some.
Hammers it down.
22 9 marks so far on the evening.
Stop. Nick tried to do that too much at NDA. Stop.
Well, I actually did it correctly, so that's all man.
Oh,
all right.
Come on.
Yeah. 667 is going to lose this leg. And it's all because he's going second. There's nothing between them in the averages, but a lot between them between the point totals.
That's that upper hand advantage going first. But look at that. 6.26, 6.43. Danny Baggish is one leg away from a finals with Jules Van Dongen. And we knew what that match produced when we saw that king seed firsthand.
Look at these guys. Did you just do the Wakanda Forever? Is that what you just did to Mike?
I don't
Is
know
that
what
because
he
the
just
Hulk
did
smash
there.
versus Black Panther? Is that what he's trying to pull off there?
I don't know, but Danny just tried to dance there, did a little shuffle, and it was the most uncoordinated thing I've ever seen in my life. And I saw Nick dance at NDA, and that was brutal. So did Virginia Higgins and Leonard Gates, and they looked at him and said, "You need to go to Will right now so he can show you at least something." That is 100% true, by the way.
It is not.
Yeah, but those
that
videos
ain't
are all
working.
fabricated. AI, baby. AI. Everybody knows that. All right. Listen, this is a big moment in this match. We don't need to talk about dancing anymore, okay?
Yes.
You can disco your way into the commentary of this bad boy.
No
Mike
more,
Maloney,
no more
higher ground.
dance talk. Takes that shot at the 18s. So, but Danny's been pretty good on those 19s of late. He could
He's got 9
possibly
mark.
turn this.
7 mark him.
Yeah.
Thank God. That's crisscross. That's tough. He got it in there anyway. Well,
He's not happy though. He's not happy. He wanted a 9 mark there.
But
That's all he was thinking about.
He's laying a score line here for Maloney. Mike, even if he holds his throw here, the obvious pressure in the next leg, and the way Danny's throwing, he's telling Mike that you don't, even if you throw your A game, I might still beat you in the leg. So you're going to need to throw that A+ game. And it's hard to think about that as Danny is just feeling it.
He certainly is. He's down in points, but I mean, Mike going to go 17s here, try to open it up, and that hurts. That hurts right there. Just hitting the
Can't
5
throw a
mark.
5. You can't throw a 5.
It hurts. It hurts because Danny's going to probably hit at least a 7 here and grab that upper hand.
I'm surprised he actually went for it, but you see, he's still eating. He is. He's wanting to win this now.
He's thinking this is the opportunity. He's thinking 9-6. Will had it wrong. It's the other way.
No, still Maloney advantage. See if he goes for it. He does and hits it. That's a big dart there. That's a bold move, Cotton. Now, the problem is that it gives Danny this shot. And sevens are basically his minimum right now.
What a back and forth. This is going to happen. What a back and forth.
Yeah, he's hitting this.
What a back and forth.
Oh, my goodness. How does that not go in? Reprieve for Mike Maloney here, and he's got to take advantage of it.
If he doesn't
do his job here, we're gonna have a new champion.
That was a few rounds of perfect back-to-back just rotations here, and now Mike to steal the upper hand advantage.
Double.
That's okay.
Oh, he missed it.
That is
the
not,
Maloney
though.
double is going to cost him at the final checkpoint.
Is that your run?
Maybe. Oh, wow. He gave him an opportunity. Double, single 15. It's doable, especially for how Mike's been hitting bold.
The fact that he went double, I mean.
Yeah, that's a big last dart. 5 bowls, 46-point lead. So now Danny needs 4 marks on the 15s before he can even look at this bowl. Needs the triple. Oh, wow. For the match and a spot in the final. He gambled and, well, listen, that's okay. It's completely fine because he still gets to go first in this next leg. And he still shot a 6 in that one. That's been his floor.
In the back of his mind, he's thinking, okay, no big deal. No big deal at all. We still got, 2 legs to wrap this bad boy up. But you don't want to get it done here. You don't want to risk going to a count up, and who knows how that one can go.
I mean, this is the leg right here. Unless, obviously, this goes a different direction, but Danny would love to start off with at least 7. Does not do that. Opportunity right away for Maloney.
And I was thinking back there, I'm like, man, should he went for that trip 15 instead of the bull? And really, when you think about it, no. I mean, the bull is the right shot. He did everything right. It's just, hey, on to the next one. He took the percentage shots. Mike wins the leg, but still knows he's got the upper hand here. He gets the start, and that is crucial.
Well, that might have been a crucial swing of events there. Danny gave him an opportunity with only hitting 4 to start off, and he only goes 5 to return. And Danny is probably not going to do that again, and that's why Mike's reaction was what it was.
Becky, Mike's wife joining us, and says, someone tell my husband to do what he does best. Point. Oh, and hit doubles. I love it.
Becky,
it. Hopefully
standing ovation for you. At this moment especially is wonderful. We know you're probably just as nerve-wracked right now.
That many boys? Come on, Becky.
Oh, they're asleep, hopefully. And if not, then she's outside. She's locked them somewhere.
Yeah, but
all right,
still,
18s.
They're Maloney kids. Oh.
Big 9. That's a big 9. He is not out of this yet.
But it's not enough.
But it's not out.
It's not enough. It's only a point. And Danny's going to think, oh, I'm all over this. Triple,
stay.
Down for it.
Wow. I cannot believe you moved to the 18s on dart 2. Opportunity.
I was thinking last dart there on the 18s as well. I was thinking he would hammer in another triple or single on the 20s and then take the look.
Smash to get another opportunity here. He's got to take it. And wow. Where was that second dart going? Did you get kind of stuck there, Will?
Say that again. I was looking at the chat.
Did he get a little stuck there in that third or that second dart with either going the 20s or the 18s? He didn't make his decision like as he shot it.
That could have been the case. Very well could have been the case. Sometimes when you're in
That was
rhythm,
dead center of the one.
Yeah, it takes 2 seconds to just. Even a split second to just change your mind.
This is opportunity after opportunity for Mike to take advantage. He's 1 9 mark away from doing so. He's just falling one wire short, it seems like, right this second, just like that.
And, yep, one hole outside, and he's saying, "Are you kidding me?" Danny's going to think, "I'm all over this." Close out the 17s. Look at him closing
Going
early,
up.
too. Oh, up to the 20s.
Staying.
He'll hammer down the points.
Big 9. Boom goes the dynamite for the gambler, and that might be the biggest 9 of this entire evening. Timed it beautifully. Big punishing 9 too. Mike might even follow with 1, and it's still not enough. And that's a shrug on the shoulders on a 9 mark is never a good sign.
Wow.
What is this game that we are so jaded at this point that we are not screaming loudly at what we're seeing? This is crazy, man. Double. No, he goes back. I thought he was gonna pull one there.
We've been wrong on so many calls throughout this CSC Challenger Series, and the reason why is because we're seeing just that upper level darts that, yeah, maybe we've seen this, a few times, 5.9, 5 point whatever, but how many of those players we're seeing up in the upper 5.5s and whatnot is just so impressive. So it's
You're right.
the new generation, this new era of darts we're coming along to here.
Most people would argue it's about 10% that and about 90% that we're dumb.
Well, that too. Let's be honest.
15s is last opportunity here for Mike, but even a 9 mark on him doesn't get him the point lead. Again, a 7 just isn't enough. A 6.25 just isn't enough with Danny Baggish going first. And if he pulls this off this leg here, it will be a masterful display of how to hold your throw to win a match. Big last dart, and Mike can do something special here to give himself a shot, but he's going to have to hope for a Danny Baggish miss. Trip. Well, okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Danny's not going to do this again. He hits this. Last dart. And he's going to the finals. Danny Baggish gets the job done. A 5.6 in the last leg for him and the last leg of this match. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a new champion in the CSC Challenger Series. I want to give a huge shout out to Mike Maloney, who, first of all, shot fire tonight. 1 break of throw is the difference. 9-7 victory for Danny Baggish over Mike Maloney. And you know what? They're excited right there, but you can see right there the congratulations, the thumbs up. Maybe the trash talk instead, but we're going to call it what we want to call it. But Danny Baggish, look at that. Handsome as ever. New dad. So both of them pretty new dads, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to have a new champion guaranteed, ladies and gentlemen, in the CSC Challenger Series Season 6. Will it be Danny Baggish, the gambler? Or is it going to be the year of the dragon? Jules Van Dongen is your king seat holder. He will need to be AA dipped in order for that to be done. But Danny Baggish will have the higher average heading into the finals. I can't wait.
What a run for Danny. What a run for Mike overall. Mike came through quite the list on the winners and losers side, and he made a run on the loser side there for sure. But Danny's going to get that rematch against Jules Van Dongen, and I know he's looking forward to that one. So we're going to see the outcome here. Well, one of these Mondays coming up. Who knows how it's going to go? We're going to figure it out. But
my bread vacuum is looking pretty good, I think, guys. If it's on your big screen, just send me a picture of that bad boy in all its glory. Listen. Bad. I want to give a huge shout out to the chat, to everyone watching along tonight. Over 2,000 people is, so amazing. First of all, the players deserve it, Mike, you shot fantastic tonight. That one break of throw is the difference there. Danny shot lights out, and I think it's gonna be a great final. And hopefully we break those numbers. You know.
Yeah,
break
and
break those records.
Join us Wednesday. Sean may or may not be joining us. He's actually going to the NASCAR race in Kansas. He's coming to my hometown, Kansas Motor Speedway this weekend has the NASCAR race. I know that's why you're gearing up the stash.
I would never in a million years miss a tripod of appendages. Tyler Hensey taking on Corey Beck in this third place match, man. It's going to be, I mean, just hands-on brilliance against hand-on brilliance.
You said you'd try it. You tried it. Not as successful as you thought. I'm just used to it these days. But hey, it's going to be Wednesday night.
Menage a trois dance was pretty funny, though, wasn't it?
That was good.
I used it up too early. That was the one.
And if you don't get that one, go ahead and look it up. But Tyler has one hand.
His hand
so there you go. All righty. We'll see you Wednesday night, 8 p.m. for Division 2, our third place match. It's sure to be a good one, folks. It's going to be similar to this, I guarantee you.
Great payday for Mike Maloney. Third place, $1,750. I want to point that out. But who's going to win $2,250? Who's going to win $4,500? That's going to be decided in the next week or two for Division 1 of the CSC Challenger Series. Tyler Hensey looking to keep it running. Corey Beck looking to try and make it a pretty good matchup. This is an all Minnesota battle, so we're also looking forward to that.
See you Wednesday night, folks, 8 p.m. Take care.
I also wanted to mention.
Oh my!
I'm just kidding. Have a great night, guys.